Hello and welcome back to your lesson for today. My name is Kyle Broda with FullSkillsExamPrep.com. Remember, we're here to help you pass your ICCRC Full Skills exam. So if you ever have any questions, come to our website, check it out, and send us a question, and I'll make a video for you. This is a continuation of the previous lesson, which was about PNP programs. So one of you sent a great question that was asking how in-depth they will go with these programs. As you have seen, there are a lot of different programs. A lot of them have a lot of information as well. Specifically the New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, BC, Ontario programs, even Manitoba too. All of them really have a lot of information in them. So it's hard to know exactly what's going to be on the exam with these. But as we discussed before, about 50% of the PNP questions will be very specific, and about 50% will be general questions. The general ones you should know, they should be pretty easy for you. The specific ones might be a little bit tougher. Remember, there's going to be 3 to 6 PNP questions on your exam, and that's what this lesson is for. So this one here, we're going to talk about Newfoundland and Labrador. Remember, just as we said in the previous lesson, we're using this as an example. You'll have to study all of the programs, really. But for this one, we'll talk about International Graduate, even though there are a few different programs in Newfoundland and Labrador. Here is your specific question. So if you can't see this clearly, I'll just read it for you. Chang is a Chinese national who has a BA in International Relations from Shanghai University and completed 1 year of his 2-year MA at the same university before continuing his studies at Memorial University in St. John's. He is now on a PGWP, postgrad work permit, and would love to stay in St. John's forever, which is why he was so happy to receive a job offer to work at the local folk festival this summer. He is perfectly qualified for the job and is looking forward to helping Chinese tourists learn about the culture and music of Newfoundland. His English is great, though he doesn't speak French, and he has enough money to survive until this summer job starts. So he applied for his permanent residency under the NLPNP program. Is he likely to be accepted? And then for the potential answers, we have A, yes, he meets all of the requirements. B, no, he does not have legal status to work and will therefore be in violation of his student visa. C, no, he needs to speak French. And D, no, his job is seasonal. So I'll give you a minute to take a look at this, see if you can figure it out on your own. Remember, during the exam you're going to have 1 minute and 48 seconds per question. So I'll give you that exact same amount of time, and let's see if you can answer that in that time. Alright, so hopefully you answered this question by now. We'll take a look at the analysis over here. Oh, I'll take just a quick look. Remember the international graduate requirements over here, which is from our previous lesson. And let's take a look. So let's compare the story in here to the requirements. So take a minute and see if you can match these up over here, as this will give you the solution to the question. Alright, so hopefully you had enough time to match these up over here. Remember, we're not trying to look for the answer, we're just trying to see which requirements that he meets, which ones that he doesn't meet, because the questions at the bottom, A, B, C, D, might be different than what's given here. So this is what matches. As we can see, he completed 1 year of his 2-year master's degree at Shanghai University, and then finished his studies at Memorial University, which meets the requirements of completed a 1-year post-degree program, and he completed half of that here, half of it in his country. Not a problem at all. He would love to stay in St. John's forever. By the way, you should learn the capitals of the provinces, because if you don't know where St. John's is, it might be a problem during your exam. Anyway, so that shows his intention, right? Which we can see in the middle there. Can demonstrate the intention and ability to settle permanently in Newfoundland and Labrador. We can see in purple he's now on a PGWP, Postgrad Work Permit. So yes, he has legal status to work in Canada. That's not a problem at all. And he has a job offer to work at the local folk festival this summer. He has a full-time job offer in his field of study as well, because remember, his bachelor's degree is in international relations and his master's degree is, well, I would assume in the same category. He is perfectly qualified for the job. Yes, he does have the qualifications and accreditation for the job. We can see his English is great, though he doesn't speak French. Can demonstrate sufficient English or French ability to complete the employment duties. And finally, he has enough money to survive until this summer, until the job starts. Can demonstrate that you have sufficient financial resources to successfully establish yourself and any dependents. We're not sure if that one really meets the requirements, but we're just seeing what's related at this point. The other things, remember, if they don't mention it, it's non-applicable to this one. Let's look, for example, has applied to the NLPNP within 2 years of the date on which he received his degree or diploma. They don't mention anything about that in the question, so we don't even need to think about it. So let's see the ones that are okay and the ones that he does not meet. Hopefully you got the same answer over here. So he has a job or job offer that has opportunity for advancement. Not really. This is actually, if you kind of remember, you have to read between the lines on these questions. In this one here, you can really see that it's a summer job, which implies it's not really, there isn't really room for advancement in this one here, because he's just going to work for a month or 2 months and then that's it. Another issue might be with his money. It says that he has enough money until the job starts this summer. That might not be enough to demonstrate he has sufficient financial resources to successfully establish himself in the province. So we have 2 potential problems already in here, but remember, it's the answers that really count, right? So if you answered D, good for you. That's the perfect answer. Remember, there were two problems in here. One was the money, and one was the fact that his job is seasonal. If you look at the answers again, we can see that money isn't mentioned, even though it could be wrong. It's not mentioned in here, so it's unfortunate. But there are two problems with his application. So right away, you know that he doesn't meet the requirements. So A is impossible. If you look at B as well, he does not have the legal status to work and will therefore be in violation of his student visa. We can see clearly he's on a postgrad work permit, so that's not a problem at all. For C, no, he needs to speak French. Remember that the requirements state that he needs to speak either English or French, so that's not a problem. And D, no, because his job is seasonal, is the correct answer. So if you receive the correct answer, good for you, congratulations, give yourself a pat on the back. And remember, you can follow us on Facebook, you can follow our blog on WordPress, and come check out our website. We have 300 questions that are the similar style to this one that we just gave you. And these are what really help you prepare for your exam. And we also have a test day booklet, which is pretty much everything you need for your exam day. So come visit our website and have a great day.